welcome to Thursday Jam Sessions, where we'll talk all aspects of music, such as gear and instruments, and even have some live streaming events. Hey there, world of YouTube, welcome to another Thursday Jam Session. Today, we're going to be creating a backing track, more or less, if you will, for while I play some video game, and we're going to be doing a cover of the Indiana Jones theme song. We're going to be doing basically the end of it, not about 3/4 of the way through, but the main portion heard towards the end of the movie, where it's really upbeat, has all those highs, the tempo seems to pick up. I think it would be fun to play that into my live streams while I'm gaming, just for fun, basically, when I'm on a mission at a certain point. So that's where I want to start. So, get that started, we're going to be using Ableton Live. Software-wise, we got the Axiom MIDI controller here, and then the Focusrite Scarlett interface. So you should be able to hear this now. I think I have everything set up properly. First time I couldn't hear anything coming from the MIDI controller or from Ableton. So I think I fixed it. So I already have my clip here of portion I'm going to do. Is just 9 measures long. And I already have some strings set in here to my MIDI channel, and if you can hear that. So that's my MIDI channel. And that's actually not the first part I'm going to do. First part I'm actually going to do is percussion. Let's get percussion started. We need that so we can have a nice time measure to follow. So now I can't play the original theme song, due to all that copyright junk. So I'm going to try to avoid that as best I can. And so I'm going to listen to that, and I'm going to come back and determine what type of percussions we're going to put in here into this, and then I will hopefully have that all mapped out in my head, and we can go ahead and lay it in. All right, so let me do that. Okay, so I picked a basic percussion kit, nothing fancy, just something real simple, and I want to get that started. So what we need to do here first is that off, get in trouble, and just record a little bit here. This will then give us means of creating what we want to hear. So here we see all our instruments in the kit here. And let's start with the floor kick. Kick and a kick low. I don't remember the kick low. Kick. We'll use the kick low. A little bit beefier and meatier. I'm thinking everything starts on the first beat. So we should be able to just click that right in there, and there's size. We should be doing quarter notes. Minimum. There's 4 beats per minute. No. Correct. So it must be 8. Nah, we'll fix it again. Yeah, I believe there were 4 kicks. Per measure. Yes, that is correct. Click off. Now, with our kick, basically copy that. We're going to paste that all the way through. Do 9 measures. There we go. There's our 9 measures. But now it gets a little off towards the end, so I'll have to fix that. But for now, suffice for a kick. Sounds like with them in there. Gets out of phase. Okay, we don't want that. And there's I'll have to figure out the snare. There's some type of snare going on in there. Almost sounds like a marching band snare. That's the main thing I need. There's the kick. So okay, so I think I got most of the snare figured out here, and that's going to be the snare hit. I believe we got a hit here, and then 1, 2, 3. I think 4. Correct. It's that page. I believe that's correct. Ooh, nope, that's not going to work. A lot quicker than. Those are probably going to be more like 16th hits. First one. Deal. Da, 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 da. What did they fall? Yeah. I believe there's 4 of them, and I believe this one skips. And then we got some other stuff going on over there, which I'm not 100% sure of yet. To see if that works, but that may work. I think so. Okay, I think that works, and then I need good crash. Excuse me. What other crashes do we have? Crash. Those crashes. I think 17 sounds good, actually. See if we can find crash. 18. I want to put that in, I believe, just after each snare hit. All right, sounds good so far. Let me double check that, and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, I checked that, and that seems pretty good. I think the next thing we can start laying in is some of the melody part. That'll determine any longer. Move the input here. Give us the strings back. Yes. Okay. So now strings 4, and I'm probably gonna miss the first beat. Wait, count 2 bars for now. Not sure. Hurt, I guess. We'll practice here. High enough? We'll go with that though. I think it's 1 octave higher yet, but we'll start here. I mean, there's multiple octaves in there, so we'll have to fill that in later anyway as we go. Oop. I went down too many. Here we go. Hey. this. Oops. Get this thing a little bit level. All right. Should have a count in. We can record this. Good thing about this being pre-recorded is I can take all the chances I want until I get her. Okay, so I'm back and I got my main melody here for Indiana Jones theme, and let you listen to that. Now at the end there, I plan on just having it loop. So at the end, it'll basically just repeat. Just like that. So that should be good so far. Now there's some repeating stuff in there that I got to capture. So we need to, we'll definitely have to beef up, I think, some of that percussion at some point, but move this up here. This is going to be my next string section. Need more strings. Find some more strings. And even this alone can be duplicated. So let's duplicate this. And then we can listen to some other string sounds. The one I got in there now sounds good. What else was there? That is weeping strings. Here. Play. Nope, we don't want that. That sounds awful. And we can just layer that. We could probably even delay it a millisecond or two. And that should help fill in. All right, that's coming along. So let's get those repeats in there. Now those repeats are, they're high, they're low, they're all over. So that's going to take me a little bit longer. So I'm going to work on that. And then I'll come back and let you see what that sounds like. Alright, I got my string ensemble. It was some brass to do the what's it called? The repeat. The repeat does that repeat. So let's listen to that here real quick. I'll see if I can hone in a perfect volume for it. Give it some reverb. Alright, let's turn that stupid click off again. I think this is not too shabby in its current state. I mean, it could use some EQing and all that, but I think this is getting pretty close to a finished product. So let me review the clip one more time, figure out what else I got to do, and we'll finish this out. Okay, so I've pretty much EQ'd everything. I got some EQs on There we go. Got EQs on everything, so I re-EQ'd everything, and now I just basically want to lay out the mastering portion. And we just want to make it a little wider and warmer. That sounds right. So let's see how this sounds. We'll turn it off, and we'll see what it sounds like with it on. All right, that doesn't sound too bad. Just a little something in the mid here seems to be missing, where it's, you know, there's not a whole lot going on. I'm trying to figure out what I can throw in there. Actually thinking maybe some simple bass notes, if you will, from these strings. And where to put it in? Okay, this for. Okay, so I think I've got this all figured out. I added some bass in there. Got some laid back, just regular bass kind of floating around in there. And I think that is going to handle everything I need. I need to delay off on that. Delay area. Right, so let you guys listen to that, and we can export it. So see what you guys think. Everything together. Actually, I think I need to make one. This in here. Make sure these three here absolutely get emphasized, because that's where it repeats. I want to see it. Okay, I think that sounds better. So, to export this, we need to select, believe it or not, from the master. Yep. Normalize, no, render as a loop, doesn't really matter. Fill type wave. Fine, yep. Yep. Don't need that. Okay. The desktop for now. We will call this Anna cover and save. Now to make sure Correct. Back. Find it. Oh, there you have it. Not too bad, huh? You know, for fake instruments and all that jazz. Not too bad sounding for the Indiana cover. So I'm looking forward to playing this and using this in my next live stream, which is going to be Game Day Sunday for sure. And I believe it will be an evening live stream this time. I'm probably going to be playing Heroes and Generals because I think that theme, playing Heroes and Generals, is going to go very well when everybody hops in a Jeep and starts heading to a point. So that is my goal. And with that said, thanks for joining me on this Thursday jam session, and I hope you enjoyed it. So, without further ado, see you on the next.